Black Friday is literally in a week, and today I'm going to show you exactly how you're able to prepare last minute. And just so you know how important Black Friday actually is, it's actually crazy. Last year alone, people spent over $11 billion in just 2 days. That's crazy. And of that $11 billion, 60% are actually new customers. So that's the most important time of the year to generate the majority of your revenue and to make sure that new customers actually buy your product. So today we'll be going over exactly what creatives you should use, what offers you should run, how the backend should be systemized, and a lot more things. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it. So the biggest thing between a brand that is succeeding within Black Friday and a brand that is just losing money is preparation, right? And the biggest thing on that preparation is actually creatives. So in here, I have a lot of different creatives that you can run. Black Friday is a moment that a lot of brands try to overcomplicate it or tend to overcomplicate their creatives, but you shouldn't do that at all because overcomplicating everything will not stand you out from the masses, right? So Black Friday is literally the only moment that you can just shout, buy our product or here's a discount, right? So in here, I'll go over a couple of different ad formats. Here's a brand that is called Cocoon, and they're just running a static ad that's screaming literally 30% off on everything Friday from 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. So that's even crazy. They just do 2 hours. But in general, those things tend to work because it's just translating or just communicating your offer super clearly. So don't overcomplicate things. The Udi, for example, they do it perfectly as well. People using their product with Black Friday, up to 50% off of everything. So you shouldn't overcomplicate it. You can just take a picture or use an image of somebody using the product, the end result that your product is achieving with just a super clear offer of up to 50% off of everything. Here as well, just like Shop, Save, Sustain, Black Friday, up to 60% off our best-selling collections. It's also a good way to do it. I'll go over the offers in a minute, but those are just some ads that you can work on, right? Here as well, Skims, they do it even smarter because they don't call it Black Friday. They just do the biannual sale early access up to 50%. Again, just an offer call out. Here too, Hey Shape, Black Friday starts now. Get 5 bodysuits for the price of 2. So it's calling out the Black Friday, but also the offer. So you can get 5 bodysuits for the price of 2. The only thing that I would suggest, obviously, it's all the colors, is just that you use 5 instead of 6, right? And here, Gymshark as well, Black Friday up to 50% off of everything. Starts November 16th, 11 a.m. Super clear. They know their avatar. The copy is even super simple, so you don't need to overcomplicate it, right? Then here are some video ads that are super interesting. So this is a brand, Imi. I'll show you the video in a minute, but it's basically, before I even play the video, you can see it here as well, 25 off site-wide code IMI Black Friday 25. So those things, even people, because they're super aware right now, during Black Friday, they want to buy. People are like in buying mode. They will have their credit card on hand the whole day. So you shouldn't overcomplicate it. This is a perfect example because when people see it on their feed, on the story, in the Reels tab, they know exactly that it's a Black Friday offer and how much percentages it gets. And then this is even a popular style of video ad, which is the founder's ad. So if you just play it.
Hey everyone, it's Kevin, one of the co-founders of IMI. It's now our Black Friday sale and everything is 25% off. A huge thank you goes out to all of our supporters in our mission to reinvent instant ramen. If you haven't tried IMI yet, now's the time with our limited Black Friday sale. And here's a little backstory as to how we started IMI.
So as you can see, he's the founder of the company. He's talking about the Black Friday deal. And what they do smartly is that they use the Black Friday as a hook and they basically transition to their winning ad, which is this ad.
Looks like junk food, but this ramen has 24 grams of plant-based protein, 15 grams of fiber, and only 4 grams of net carbs. It looks like the kind of food you're supposed to avoid when eating clean, but
so it's super good because they call out what their product is, how they came up with the ID, what the nutrients are, the USPs. Super good ID. So if you own a brand, you can highly do that as well. Just like use a UGC creator or you yourself as the founder, talking about the Black Friday offer in the gym, then just jumping straight into your winning ad, right? Another super good creative for video ads is this one from Gymshark. And that's what I mean with don't overcomplicate things. You literally shouldn't overcomplicate certain things because it's never been easier in Black Friday. It's just stating your offer, right? This ad is 7 seconds and I guarantee this ad is printing them money. Just look at it.
Gymshark Black Friday sale coming soon, up to 50% off the website. 16th of November, build your baskets now. Let's go.
Stating the offer, Black Friday is here on that date, 50% off, start building your offers. 7 seconds, you don't need anything more, right? So combine all of these things, right? Combine the, for example, from IMI, the call out as the headers, use a super short ad, or for example, use this one from the Udi, which is a UGC ad with, for example, the offer
You
as
can't
well.
prove me wrong, but the best feeling is getting into a robe after a shower. The Udi have made sure that getting ready after a shower will be
So you can take your winning ad and just put a text overlay, a visual hook, a text hook basically about the Black Friday offer. And here as well, another one from the Udi, which is super good as well. It's just B-roll with music and the offer again. So don't overcomplicate it. A lot of brands tend to overcomplicate all their ad creatives. We keep it simple, and simple scales during Black Friday. Directly call out the offer and optimize it, right? And now with offers, a lot of people tend to overcomplicate those things as well, but there's a couple of offers that I want to touch upon. The first one is like BOGO, so buy one, get one free, or as in the example of this ad is buy two, get five, right? So that way a lot of people, they're bored of the 50% off, the rounded offers are off discounts because every single brand runs them. But if you give them stuff for free, they will 100% guarantee that it will buy from you because people love free stuff. And a get or pay two, get five is basically a discount as well, but reframed as a offer that they get stuff for free. A lot of people love this fact because who doesn't like free stuff? Here as well, buy two, get five for free, Black Friday sale plus free shipping. That's also a good thing. Make sure that it's free shipping. Another one is just the percentage off, right? So 25% off with a certain code. What you can do as well is, for example, with the Udi or with Gymshark, or if you have a brand that has a lot of collections, you can just make a bestseller catalog, right? So bestseller offer that basically make sure that people, if they buy it, that they basically get the best products that you already sell. Or for example, an intro offer, because a lot of people are new most of the times during Black Friday when they buy your product. So just give them an intro offer. For example, if you're selling like a skincare brand or you're selling a skincare product, you can make an intro offer of a serum, a cleanser, and something else, because that way people are just like getting your first purchases with a discount. And most of the times, if your product is super good, they will come back to basically buy again. Then as well, a super important thing with Black Friday is making sure that you give them free shipping, as well as like making the time limit, like limited time. So if you say, for example, that Black Friday is only during Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that you turn off the ads afterwards, because otherwise people will be pissed, right? The same with the congruency. If you're saying that you're giving it 30% off, make sure that on the website, it's also saying 30% off, not 20% off. Or if you're saying that it's 50% off or 30% off and they go to the website, it's 50% off. You want to have a congruency from the ad to the landing pages. So that are super important things that you should look out for as well. And then as last, make sure that your backend is set up properly. So make sure that you have enough money on your credit card, that you have stock, because most of the times we had it in the past actually, that we scaled an e-com brand to 150K just during Black Friday and they didn't have stock. So those things, make sure that you have them. Make sure that you have backup processors as well if needed, so you're not losing money, right? That the cash flow is still there. And then certain things that a lot of brands tend to overlook is, for example, have upsells on your product page, have upsells on your cart drawer, as well as like the little things that if they can get free shipping or get a free product, that there's like a spend threshold, because those things will up your AOV, your LTV as well. And don't be afraid to actually have upsells right after they buy it. It's a thing from the info space that if you buy it, they get an upsell or two upsells or a downsell and an upsell. Just implement those things. People are literally super hot on buying the product or your product right now. So just implement those things. Don't be afraid to basically give them more stuff, but make sure that it's not only ethical, but also that the product is actually congruent with the other products that they buy. For example, if you're selling hair care oils or hair care products, that the upsell is not a dog leash, because people won't buy it, right? So make sure that it's actually relevant, that it ties into the product that you're selling. And make sure that you have your email and SMS flows set up. That way you're basically bypassing the high costs of advertising. What we also do a lot of the times with our brands that we help scale is lead gen campaigns before Black Friday. That way we have their emails, their SMSs, and we also use it as a customer survey to find out what they like about the product, their experiences, what they're trying to fix, etc. So by doing those things, and don't be afraid again to blast them with emails. What we tend to do is send out 6 to 14 emails in 2 days just about the whole Black Friday offer. Not only about what your brand does, the offer, reminders, SMS reminders, etc., because the open rate with SMS is way higher. But that way people are still in top of mind because it's still Friday. People will still go to work. In the mornings, you will see a big rise in actually sales because a lot of people, they wake up, they're hyped, they want to buy, then they go to work, then so it drops a bit. During lunch, it peaks again, and then right around 5 to even like 10, 11, 12 p.m., there's a peak again. So literally make sure that you play into those things. Make sure that the first thing they see when they wake up is basically an SMS or an email from you. During lunch breaks, right before lunch breaks, right after lunch breaks, right before they go home, when they home, right before they go to bed. Make sure that you have all of those things set up. So if you literally follow everything that I've told you in this video, from the ad creatives to the backend systems to the offers, I will guarantee you that you're making a lot of money on this Black Friday. Now, if you want us to help you scale after Black Friday and into the new year's, then click the first link down below, book a call with us, and we'll see how we can help you out. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.